Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do like and subscribe below. So, today in this reading, we're going to do an energy check for the full moon in Aquarius on August 22nd. I am a bit late in posting this video, but the it should resonate for about 2 weeks to 30 days from 22nd of August, so the energies can go up to the next lunar cycle, so like the next new moon, or it can even go sometimes up to 30 days. So it's not that late. So I'm going to pull one spread, which would be a general energy just to see what's happening in general, and then I'm going to do another one for relationships and love specific relationship spread specifically, and we'll see what cards come out, and if it's about love or family or what's happening. But let's start with a general spread first to see what are the energies, how it's affecting us, because this is a full moon in Aquarius, blue moon as well, and full moons are about manifestations, completions. So good time to put your intention out for the next cycle, and also to ask for like completions in your life. If you want to complete a cycle or finish things, it's a good time to put your intention out for that as well. Okay, let's start by pulling one card from the Getting into the Vertex deck, to see like the law of, not the law of attraction, but like what's happening in terms of like kind of like law of attraction. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. The more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. And so the behavior that you elicit from your child is more about you than it is about your child. This is actually true of all of your relationships, but since you think about your child more than you do of most others, your opinion about your child plays a greater role in its behavior. Okay. So, because this is a general reading, this will resonate differently for all of you. For some of you, maybe this is actually talking about how you look at your children, or the words you're saying to them, or if what kind of a example you're setting for them, what's your behavior, what are they getting from you, all of that. But for most of you, this is talking about like an action reaction, cause and effect. Whatever you do is getting a, what I mean, like there's an action reaction. So whatever you're putting out, you're getting back. Whatever you are investing, whatever energy you're putting out in a relationship, in other people, or whatever behaviors you're setting, you're somehow attracting that back. So like, for example, if you are one second. Okay, if you are being rude to everybody around you, maybe some people would just suck it up, because maybe you're just being rude to your staff. For example, you're a manager. Some people would suck it up because they're your manager, but after a while you will start getting that energy back. So it's all energy. Energy is always in motion. Emotion energy is always in motion. So what you put out, you get back. So it's the same thing. Your behavior is influencing whatever you see in your external reality, what your mindset, what you're doing, what you're saying to yourself. Okay, that is popping up in your external reality. So I think with this full moon, there's that energy of you coming into the understanding of like how you can manifest things for yourself. And it's actually about you, it's not about other people. That's the biggest message that I'm getting from that card. It's, I think you'll be looking within rather than looking at other people. It's like, okay, this person isn't doing that, this person isn't doing. I think this is like a wake up call, like a evaluation sort of time for most of us, where we are thinking about what serves us, what doesn't serve us, what are the boundaries we need to put up, what is what is our role in what we are manifesting, whatever is in our external reality. how did we create that for ourselves? So I think it's kind of like a wake up time, I would say. But let's pull more cards. Let's see. Where's my deck? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Let's see what's happening at the soul. All right, that's a bonus there. Pull 3 more cards, please. Envy, regret, discipline. Right. And what's this one? Honesty. So this is the kind of like the soul lessons that maybe you're completing or you're working on, or again, this is a general reading. So for some of you, all 4 might be relevant, and for some of you, maybe just 1 might be relevant. So take it how it resonates. But the overall energy here is, look at this. It's like purple, like orangish yellow. So sacral, solar plexus, and crown chakra here. Envy, regret. It's like getting out of that. Again, going back to that message, understanding that what we feel inside, or how we talk to ourselves, or what we feel about other people is reflected in our external reality. So maybe where we have been jealous, or we've been envious, or we've just been bitter, I think there's that understanding of like a regret, or just that understanding that what we're seeing in our external reality is because of what we have been putting out in some way or the other. Okay. For some of you, maybe these are 2 different messages altogether, right? That maybe you have certain regrets about something, and there are certain things that you just can't change, and you're finally letting them go. You're finally going to that completion. And or for envy, like maybe you were just envious, and you're coming into that understanding that it's all about me, it's my energy. I shouldn't be thinking, like, to heal properly, you should be looking inwards, not outwards, not externally, internally. That's a very important thing to do, and most people don't know that that's what they need to do. Most people try to find their happiness and their healing outside of them. The external factors can assist, but they cannot do the healing for you. I think that's the understanding that we are all coming into with this full moon. And we are being honest to ourselves, honest to others. No more running away from things. No more, just putting blame on others. Just sitting there in regret and not doing anything about it. Because look at discipline next. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Finally, that understanding that I can do what I want. I can change things for myself. I could either sit here, be jealous, be hopeless, regret everything, or I could be honest to myself and understand my part in it and follow through and change things for myself. And I think this full moon is bringing that awareness, that sort of like that trigger that, okay, you need to do what you need to do. Forget about the external things. Forget about other people's involvement, their role in it. You do what you can do. Don't try to control what you cannot control. Do things for yourself, and your behavior, your opinions, what you're saying to yourself, what you're saying to others, what you're sending out to others, you're getting that back in some way. So if you start healing yourself, if you accept what's gone wrong, and you try to accept your mistakes as well, and just accept things you cannot change there, and you start working on them, you start healing, you come out of denial, basically, then you'll start seeing that in your external reality too. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Oops. Eight of Cups, Judgment, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Perfect. Perfect. Look, it's so synchronistic. Okay, you have two soulmate cards or returning cards here. I think okay, things that you might have walked away from, didn't look at them, or things that walked away from you, the opportunities that got out of hand, things got wrong, things were left incomplete, whatever. Take it how it resonates for you. This is a general reading. I think those things are returning to be balanced out. Those things are returning to, or maybe you are going to those things to balance them out or to sort them out. There's been some confusion. There's been some, for some of you, maybe these things have been haunting you. There's been a lot of regret that you've been carrying. But I see you with that discipline energy and Page of Pentacles. I see you taking a step to fix things, to balance out the karma, to extend a peace offering, to fix what has gone wrong in the past. And for some of you, maybe this is happening to you. Maybe you are not the one who's doing this, but this is happening to you. Because I feel a lot of confusion from this energy here, from the Seven of Cups coming out under envy. A lot of confusion, a lot of conflict, maybe jealousy, all the negative things, right? And maybe you left things unsaid, or maybe you've just been unfair, or someone has been very unfair to you. Things haven't been sorted, like they were left unfinished. Okay, somebody walked off, or you walked off, or they just like things were left unfinished. That's a big message. I think there's a return of those things to achieve some karmic balance, to get some karmic balance, and I see them being like positively resolved. Okay, I see that you're quite determined to fix whatever has gone wrong, where it was your like understanding what your part was in that, and then fixing them. Or this is happening to you. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But overall, this could just be energetic as well. Maybe there's no action, it's just all energetic. But I think there's that deep understanding of what is my part in this. What did I do? How did my action create that reaction? And I'm not saying that if someone's being narcissistic, or someone's really hurt you badly, you think that it's your fault. That's not what I'm saying. I am just saying that you are understanding what's in it for me. What do I need to do? What do I take from this? Can I fix it? Okay, how do I fix it? Can I not fix it? Fine, how do I let it go? How do I take the lesson? How do I complete this cycle? It's all about coming into the understanding of what's good for me. What do I need to learn? How can I leave these regrets behind? How can I channel my energy in a way where I get positive returns? But a huge message here of fixing things, coming into that realization where you have been wrong, and fixing those things, going back and apologizing, going back and understanding the other person's point of view, coming out of that envy energy and that confusion. And maybe when things were, maybe you just walked off, didn't deal with things, going back to fix them, or going back to have a conversation, to extend an olive branch, and or it could be happening to you. But if that's not what's happening, then it could just be that you're coming into that understanding of like it's like completions, which full moon is all about. But I get that really, really strongly. It's like you're starting a new cycle, a new path. You're going on a new path, and you're like, okay, from here, what do I do which will not put me in positions that I've been before? What am I doing which is manifesting like this in my external reality? So I think you're coming into that understanding that I think that yeah, it just keeps going back to what's my role in it? What's my role in it? And if it's not that, it's like, what do I need to learn from it? What do I need to learn? What do I need to? But there's that strong emphasis of not repeating cycles, if I can say that, So if something can be fixed, how do I fix it? If it cannot be fixed, then how do I take the lesson and then completely leave it behind, But what do I learn from it? How do I understand what was in it for me? What was I supposed to learn? What was the lesson for me in there? It's not about the other person. It's about the situation. It's about me, All right, let's pull 3 more cards for tarot. Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, 10 of Swords. Cool. Yep, see, Knight of Pentacles moving towards a goal, working on something slowly but surely. So slowly but surely coming into that understanding, moving finally, not being stuck in this low vibrational confusion energy, where we have walked away, leaving things incomplete, going back to complete them, going back to have a conversation, fix them, to apologize, to accept our mistake, take accountability, or this is happening to us. Coming into our power, being more creative, understanding what serves us and what doesn't serve us anymore, surrendering all of that hurt, completing that cycle, completing those burdens, finally letting them go, coming out of that envy, coming out of that regret, and being more honest with ourselves, good, bad, whatever, being more honest with ourselves. If there's been situation where you've been lying to yourself that no, that the situation is good for me, no, blah blah, like you've been defending that situation, no, honestly coming into your power, being very honest to yourself that I need to move on from this, I need to let this go, I need to surrender. The other way around, if you've been really critical, you've been hurtful, or you have done something wrong, not lying to you about it anymore, not lying to yourself about this anymore, and being like, okay, I take responsibility, I take accountability, I screwed up, I am coming into my power, I will go and apologize, I will raise the white flag, and I will make this happen, I will go back and fix it. Okay, so take it how it resonates for you, but it's all about coming into that understanding, that being honest to yourself and where you have been wrong, understanding that and fixing it, and where you have been giving something or some situation with rose color, you've been looking at a situation with rose colored glasses, finally understanding the truth of it and being honest to yourself and having the power to either let it go or to fix it. Okay, let's pull some angel messages to finish this bit off, and then we'll move into the love messages, like the relationship messages. We'll see what cards come out. Peaceful resolution, ask your angels, helpful people. Yep. Peaceful resolution. That's a really strong message that I was picking up on throughout, that you're finally coming into that understanding where you have been wrong, taking accountability and making things right. Ask your angels to help you, your spiritual team to help you, to guide you, helpful people. This is not just for this full moon, this is just in general. Once you start walking on that path of healing, of truth, the help comes to you automatically. Universe starts giving you help. So once you start on that path, you will meet, it doesn't have to be people, it can be anything, but you'll start getting help. Okay, so that was the that were the general messages. What's wrong with me? I just can't speak today. I'm so tired, like, honestly, and my throat is really itchy. But because of the wind, it's not anything else. It's because it was windy when I went out. But yeah, so I just can't speak properly. Or maybe my throat chakra is blocked. Anyway, let's see what we have for. Let me clear this out because I'm gonna use this for love messages. Okay, let's see what's happening in the relationship side. How do I want to start this? Should I pull? Okay, I'll pull. Sorry, one second. I'll pull one card here first. Let's see what's the overall energy. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Yep, evolution. This is what we were talking about in that general spread as well. Coming into that understanding, coming into, like, going one level up in terms of your consciousness, realizing that all those obstacles were just lessons, learning the lessons, okay? Or coming into that realization where you've been wrong, coming into that realization as well. Right here. Okay, let's see what soul lessons we're working on in terms of relationships. Death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. Right. So with those cards coming out, I think for most of you, maybe you're completing like a challenging cycle in your relationships. For some of you, this could mean that you're completely letting these relationships go, right? But for some of you, again, it goes back to the general message, and also this card here. You're coming into that understanding that not everybody is like you, and you're learning from the challenges. You're coming into a whole new perspective of maybe like maybe things ended or things were not good. This is definitely not for people who are in like happy union, very loving, happy relationships. I'm sorry, that's not the message that I'm getting. It's where something has gone wrong. There has been challenges. You could be separated, you could be together. I'm not getting a very clear message on that, but definitely there's been challenges in the relationship. Yeah, there has been some sort of ending. It doesn't have to be like a real ending, like you're separated, but it just could mean that the happiness ended, something. And I think for some of you, you're completely letting this go. You're saying that, okay, I understand what lessons I had to learn from it. I'm just going to take the lessons and I'm going to let this go. So you're releasing it completely. And for some of you, you are understanding how the other person is different from you, or what is their the challenges that you have, taking the lessons from it and then making things better in the future. You know what I mean? Like sort of analyzing what happened, why it happened, also understanding your role in it, and then trying to, again, going back to fixing it. Just your perception is shifting, right? You're just learning that not everybody is like me. Not everybody thinks the way I do. What works for me might not work for someone else. If I like to be, like, for example, for me, I personally like things to be very black and white. It's either this or either that. You either if you don't like something about me, you tell me. If it works for me, it does work for me. If it doesn't, like if I can change it, if I can work on it, that's cool. If it's something that I can, we can find a middle ground, that's cool. If we cannot, then it just doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, I like things very black and white, that it's either this or that. But I know for a fact that a lot of people don't function like that. Most people are not very open to that idea. Most people, because people change their mind quite often, and I don't know. I just think that most people are not like that, and it's I had to learn it, not the hard way, but I had over time I have understood that not everybody is like that. So not everybody, everyone has their unique path and challenges. Not everybody functions like me. So now when I'm dealing with people, I kind of keep that in mind, that not everybody is can do a black and white. Not everybody can just be like, okay, it works for me or it doesn't work for me, and I'm only going to invest my energy in what works for me, because I am like that. If I feel like I'm getting because I'm an empath, I have to be like that. If I feel that I'm getting negative energy, I need to cut that off my life. I need to cut that off completely, because I absorb energy quite easily, and I don't want to be absorbing other people's negative emotions, their negativity. Sorry, because it's really hard for me. So coming into that understanding that other people can be different, and then understanding that those challenges, that those obstacles are an opportunity to learn, to grow the relationship, change things, okay, and evolve from them. So understanding what they were, why things happened, changing your perception about your relationships. And for some of you, this is like, okay, I understand that, like I said, black and white. This doesn't work for me. It's a deal breaker. There's these challenges. I need to let this go. It's, just this is what it is. I need to let this go. I'll take the lessons. Thank you very much for the experience, but I'm out of here. So it can go both ways, because this is a general reading. Let's see what the Romance Angel Oracle has to say. And this could just be energetic. It doesn't have to be 3D, because we are reading energies here. So it could just be energetic. Reconciliation, nice. Heart-to-heart conversations, religious factors. Okay, pretty straightforward with reconciliation. Like I said, some of you are actually understanding what was my role in it, how did I screw it up, okay, maybe the other person is different, and then making an effort to get back together with them. Heart-to-heart conversations, having a conversation about this, like, again, going back to the judgment thing, understanding that other people can be different. It cannot always be my way or the highway. People function quite differently, and just talking it out, really, just talking about each other's differences and all of that, like just coming into that understanding. And religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For some of you, maybe this is talking about a spiritual connection. Could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate, light worker connection, blue flame, starseed, twin flames. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But maybe this was all like divinely guided. Okay, maybe this is the soul lesson. Sorry, I just want to make them look pretty. Maybe this is a soul lesson that you guys were working on, and now with this full moon, that soul lesson is coming into, like, you're completing that lesson. Okay, and it's like an important milestone in your journey together, in your relationships journey, this full moon for some of you. And maybe you'll feel the shift in your energy, like with the divine masculine, divine feminine. Maybe you'll feel, for most of you, I'm picking up that this shift is in divine masculine, but take it how it resonates again. So yeah, good energies here. I think also for some of you, if it's not about a spiritual relationship, or you don't know. For some of you, maybe religious factors were a factor. So maybe you were of different religion, maybe you're spiritual. So that's where it comes back to, you need to understand that not everybody is like you, everybody functions differently. So maybe that was a challenge within your relationship, or your spiritual beliefs was a challenge in your relationship. So it's just very hard, because this is a general reading. I'm giving you different options, because it will resonate differently for all of you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. But overall, it feels very positive to me. But then there is some people out there, a portion of you guys who just saying, I've had enough. Thank you for the experience, but I'm out of here. I get that feeling too. But for most of you, this is where you talk out your differences, like whatever was blocking you both from coming together, you talk it out, and an open and honest conversation, and get back together to fix things and work on it. Strength, the Sun, Temperance, Eight of Pentacles, the Fool. Oh, that is so perfect. The energies are so strong. All major arcanas, and then one pentacle card, and all major arcanas. And that pentacle card is all about working on something, building something, putting in the effort. Okay, perfectionism, making things better. And look at, I need a minute to absorb the energies. It's really after all of that Five of Pentacles, all of that anxiety, strength, coming into that understanding, becoming strong. The relationship is becoming strong, coming into that understanding of everything that we talked about. What's my role in it? What were the challenges? Why it happened? Evolving, not being stuck in those petty past issues. And primarily the message that I'm picking up is a romantic relationship. That's the primary energy. But for some of you, this could be about friends or family. So take it how it resonates for you. Okay. But the primary energy is a romantic relationship. Healing, the Sun, healing is coming, balancing of energies, reconnection. All that patience has paid off, working on things together, taking that leap of faith, brand new energy, moving to a brand new cycle in this connection. And with all the major arcanas coming out, really, really strong energies. For those of you who are in separation with somebody that you really love and you want to get back with them or something like that, do put your intention out, because the energies are very strong, very, very strong. But at the same time, you need to understand your part in it as well. Just people separate when their energy is not in vibration, like their frequency or their energy is not in alignment. So your energy shifts. Maybe one person evolves and the other person doesn't, or one person becomes low energy, others high, or they both become low energy, and they just, whatever. But it's just for some reason the energy is not in alignment, and that's why there's this separation. And if you are meant to be together, while you're both in separation, universe helps you, your spiritual team helps you to come back into alignment with each other. So your energies align with each other. But if you're not meant to be together, then you find your own path while you are separated, okay? And you find people who are more in alignment with your energy. In this case here, I think that your energies are being tempered. They're coming into balance. There's a lot of healing coming into this situation. There's a new leap of faith. Definitely someone who probably did not take this leap of faith. And look, this is coming out under religious factors. So maybe this was all planned. This was all divinely guided. Maybe one of you had some soul growth to do. Yeah, I get that very strong feeling that one of you had some soul growth to do, and now they're ready for it. Now they're ready to take the leap of faith. They've done the work, or the universe has done the work on them, and you guys can finally come back into alignment, and there's healing, and there's a lot better understanding of this relationship, of this connection, because there's for most of you, this is a spiritual relationship, spiritual connection. I actually want to pull out, I wasn't going to do this, but I do want to pull out your energy and their energy. So one card for your energy and one card for their energy, just to get a better understanding. I don't want to make the video too long, but I think that I'm being told to do that, so let's do that. Okay. Oops. Okay, I need to clear it out. Okay, give me one card for one person's energy and one more card for the other person's energy. Is 2 cards. Okay, so Hanged Man flipped out, so that's one person. And what's the other one, please? Six of Cups. Okay, so and see, Two of Pentacles at the back of the deck, coming back into balance, coming back into that balance. So I think this Hanged Man here is your energy, because like I talked about in the general spread as well, that understanding that maybe you were not ready for this leap of faith. Maybe you were stuck in your ways. Maybe you were not looking at your part in the equation, like what you did to sabotage this. But I think you finally, that light is coming, that understanding is coming, that spiritual awakening, not exactly a spiritual awakening, but like that spiritual light bulb is going on, and you're understanding what was your part in all of this. Okay, let's put them here. And with Six of Cups coming as the other person's energy, they know that you're their soulmate. Okay, this specifically, these 2 cards, I think this is very romantic. It's not it's about a romantic relationship. I don't think it will resonate if you're asking about a family member or a friend. The other person has been waiting for this person to return to them, because they know they're their soulmate. That's where they belong. So one person here has been stuck. You decide which one you are, but I think you are the Hanged Man. One person has been stuck, sabotaged this relationship, didn't know what to do, didn't see their own fault in it, and the other person has just been waiting and been very lonely without this person here, and just waiting for them to come back, because they know that they're the soulmate. And I think you make this person's inner child very happy, and I think they really felt it when, if you walked out on them. I think this person really felt it. Because my heart chakra is just like going, I can't explain, but I'm just feeling it in my heart chakra. I think this person really felt the breakup, really felt the breakup. This person here was the reason for the breakup. That's just what I'm picking up on. But they are finally coming into the understanding of all of this, that what was my part, what did I do to make this happen, how did I sabotage this connection. I think this full moon is bringing that understanding to them, and there's a reconnection, there's coming into alignment, there's taking a leap of faith, which is beautiful. So yeah, that's good. Okay, let's pull more tarot. Five of Cups, Seven of Wings, the Star, beautiful. 10 of Cups at the back of the deck. Right, after all of that disappointment, someone being sneaky, all of that outside factors, that betrayal, that all of that icky yucky stuff, here comes the hope, here comes the healing, here comes the wish come true. Okay, and I feel like this 5 of Cups is here with this 6 of Cups. I think this person here is feeling this way, disappointed, really disappointed. And the Hanged Man person here is the 7 of Wings, where they've there's been some sort of lying or sabotaging from their end. But yeah, after all of that heavy energy, there's healing, there's hope, there's wishes coming true, coming back into alignment, everything nice. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's see what messages do angels have for you. Okay, something flipped. Okay, cool. Within the next few weeks. Perfect. Perfect timing. No. Meditation brings answers. This was flipped, so I'll take it, but I think we need another one. Ask for help from others. Okay. So, within the next few weeks, that's the perfect timing, and things are going to get better in this relationship, in this connection. Meditation will bring answers. Ask for help from others. Maybe that hanged man person is talking to other people, or just your angels are helping you, because we did establish that there's some sort of divine intervention. So maybe there's a divine intervention happening. And for some of you, maybe if you're really struggling, especially the 6 of Cups energy here, if you're really disappointed, really struggling, then meditation is going to bring you the answers. For those of you who are in a twin flame journey, blue flames, crystalline, starseed twin flames, connecting to your twin flames higher self really, really helps, because we are in this 3D low vibrational environment where ego and external factors and all of that is involved. But in the 5D, you are always connected. You're together. It's just in this third dimension, especially starseed twin flames, you guys are always together in 5D. You're connected, you're together, you have a soul purpose, you guys are each other's companion on planet Earth. So just reach out to their higher self. If you think that you cannot have a conversation with their 3D self, or you're just really struggling to get your message across, reach out to their higher self, connect to their higher self. For others of you, just meditation will help you. It will calm you down. It will help you make more understanding of all of this. And for the hangman person, maybe meditation will help you understand your role in this, or how you could have been the reason for some of it. Okay, that's a very beautiful reading. Let's finish off with 2 cards. So let's pull one advice from Romance Angel Oracle. What's the advice, please? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, have faith in the universe, have faith in your spiritual team. This is divinely guided. Have faith in this connection. And let's pull one more card from I forgot the name of this deck. The Power of Love. The Power of Love cards. Okay. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. There you go. Taking accountability, understanding where you went wrong, understanding your mistakes, and taking ownership of that, apologizing where it's needed. And for the other person, it's understanding, even accepting the love they gave you. So not only looking at the bad things, also accepting the love and the good times you guys had. Okay, everybody. So that was the reading for the full moon tonight, and I hope that resonated for you. Please leave your comments below and let me know. Also, let me know if you do any full moon rituals. And please do like and subscribe. Also, press the bell icon for notification. If you need a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love and light. Bye bye.